Dude, you can't just say like, "Oh, you're not recording."
Welcome to the
Wait.
GTM podcast, where we occasionally talk about the things that we want to talk about.
Alright, are we actually recording this time?
Yes, now we're actually recording.
Okay, so I just want to bring up real quick that for the first time, I am recording from my desktop with a headset. Congratulations.
Joining us via satellite.
Hey everybody,
Not
it's
quite.
Garrus here.
I am USB tethered to my computer. The problem this entire time has been I was attempting to tether to a computer without the proper USB cable. So now that I've acquired a proper cable that will actually support USB tethering, I am connected to my desktop through my phone.
I am Wi-Fi boy.
Hey everybody, it's Garrus here.
Okay.
So, since the recording of our last episode, I have started playing Fallout 4 again because Gage killed Captain Ironsides and I had not done that quest. So I restarted from the beginning so I could go through the story and then do the Captain Ironsides quest. At the moment, I am at the Captain Ironside stuff, and I still cannot believe that Gage killed this nice creation of humanity.
I killed his entire crew too, just in case you thought I was sorry.
You are a monster. I still cannot believe you killed him for a hat.
I don't even wear the hat. I just like the way it looks in my inventory.
He's so not Yanni had never seen Captain Ironsides, and when I saw Captain Ironsides, it was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, he's a gigantic sentry bot.
Yeah, so when I was like, Yanni, you ready to see Captain Ironsides? He was like, yeah, sure. And then he looked at it, he's like, that is not what I was expecting.
Yeah, it totally was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, no, he's a gigantic fucking robot. That's the one thing I do kind of like about Fallout 4, is some of the redesigns on the mobs and stuff. They look pretty good. So the sentry bots are actually fucking horrifying now when they roll out.
What about the power armor? Do you like the new power armor?
Canonically, yes. The way it makes it look when I have a handgun in my hand, it looks like I have a fucking Nerf gun in my hand. If I have a handgun out, it looks ridiculous. So canonically, I guess it's correct and whatever, and it would probably need a fusion core to run it.
Those
So,
no, go ahead, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's it. I mean, I just feel like it's too bulky, but it's just kind of whatever player choice. I just am used to throwing the thing on after having to go through backbreaking labor to get power armor training. But it makes sense in Fallout 4 because your dude had military training pre-war, so he was obviously already probably familiar with the use of power armor.
If I'm being honest, I don't like power armor. Not that I don't think it's cool. I prefer not to use it.
It's bulky. It's kind of a weird HUD thing.
Yeah.
It's fucking loud. I really like the modifications you can do. You can do jumper jets. You can do all that crazy shit. I love all that. That's cool stuff. That was excellent on their part. But like I said, it seems too bulky. But that's an interesting kind of thing to do as far as player choice, which is what I love most about OG Fallout and New Vegas. And occasionally in 3 and 4, where it's you actually have the choice. You can have this god tier steel suit with the drawback of it is literally a tank. It's
right.
fucking huge and loud and annoying to deal with. So it's what it is. I will not hold this up anymore, and you can take it.
So the reason why I don't like using power armor is kind of like what you were saying at the beginning was, if you're holding a pistol, it makes it look like you have a toothpick for a weapon, whereas everybody else has normal weapons. And it's just to me, the power armor is cool in 76 when it actually has a advantage, whereas in Fallout 4 it feels like it's just an extension. It doesn't really feel like it does much at all. Also, I had two options. When I had to go to meet what's his name? The guy in the glowing sea. Virgil?
It's the doctor who's turned super mutant.
Yeah, when I had to go meet Virgil in the glowing sea, it was like you could go out there with a radiation suit if you can find one, or you can go out there in power armor, whichever you want. I'm like, there's no fucking way I'm going out there in power armor because it's too bulky and I do not like it. So
Well, it also, if I'm not mistaken, there's actually like a rad resistance buff on most power armor.
like the first thing I did was I was like, I'm just gonna go do another side mission, and hopefully I find something. And I did. I found like 2 suits of fucking 2 like toxic proof suits or whatever the fuck they're called. And I wore one of those out
radiation
there. Well, no, it's not called a radiation suit. It's like a hazmat suit.
right?
So I
But
think
I
it's the
mean,
same thing. I don't know.
no, but
It did. It doesn't like. It said I was only gaining like less than 1 rad. You know. So I was. It was definitely working as good as it could be. So I
right.
like that. But
you know the other thing about the like the way like a small handgun looks in your hand, I think that also has something to do with like the weapon design. Um, namely like all the pipe weapons, because like I think the pipe weapons are dumb.
Yeah.
I think they look ugly, and I hate that base game. You're basically restricted to just a bunch of shit tier things, even if you go out of your way to explore and find things. Like the hunting rifle, first of all, the fucking hunting rifle, the goddamn bolt on the left, and you have to go through all this stupid bullshit just to have a stock for it. It's like most of the stocks on hunting, like most hunting rifles that would be available, it's a hunting rifle. Of course, it's gonna have a fucking stock.
what is it? What is the hunting rifle? What is the hunting rifle without the stock and without the the barrel that it usually has? There's a name
It's
for
like
that though.
I don't know. It's the best thing I can think of. It would be like a Thompson Contender,
Let me see.
but it's stupid. It's literally like a high power rifle round in essentially a flintlock pistol looking thing.
Yeah.
I have a laundry list of issues, and other people have other things to talk about. And I'm not going to bore everybody with my gripes with specific.
These are calling it. These people are. This looks kind of similar, but it's not 100% similar. It's called the Remington
Uh,
XP 100.
yeah. I mean, you could do that with any hunting rifle. Like they have like Mosin Nagant pistols, and they have all kinds of crazy pistolized. They're like sporterized hunting weapons, and it's like crazy competition shit where you basically turn like a hunting rifle into competition style,
Yeah.
and it's ridiculous.
You know what I would
Well,
like?
it's not ridiculous because everything's cool
You know what
in
I
its
would
own
like
way.
in Fallout 4 or even Fallout games in general? If you're going to do a mission stealthily, suppressors I'm sure work for stealth missions either way, but I would like the sleep dart pistol from Metal Gear Solid.
Just like it's
Like you walk
dumb
into a
stuff.
fucking building and it's like you want to do this stealthily because there's a better reward for doing it stealthily at the end, or you can do guns blazing. If you do it stealthily, you can use the dart pistol, which will put them to sleep. But if somebody finds them, they're like somebody's here, and then it goes to caution instead of invisible or whatever the fuck it is when you're
Just
crouching.
more, just like better AI in general.
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
feel like that's where Metal Gear Solid I think is like the pinnacle of stealth mechanics.
I never got into stealth because stealth isn't my jam. I hate it when a game that's otherwise open world says you have to do it quietly or else game over.
Dude,
And I'm like, but that's not what I want to do.
stealth is so much fun in the Spider-Man games though, because you're fucking
Ah,
Spider-Man and like you get to do Spider-Man shit. So like if one of these days, Gage, I will bring my copy of Spider-Man PS4 so you can try it out and do like some of the stealth shit because when you know that you're not restricted to being on the ground and having to hide behind cover the whole time, it makes it so much more fun because the takedowns and everything are way cooler.
cheese it, do it like cheesing it on like the earlier Assassin's Creed titles where like the AI wasn't great, where like somebody can very obviously see you and you jump like 4 stories off of a building, land on a man's head, snap his neck, and drag him into the bushes. And the dude's like 20 feet away. He obviously heard it and saw it, and he's just like, "Oh, must have been the wind."
That's funny.
Or like you fucking just got through murdering like the entire like town in fucking Skyrim, and like you have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. Let's say you in your defense. Here's 100 gold. Good. Glad we straightened that out.
I'm like standing on top of like the whole regiment from Riften. And I'm like, here, have a few thousand gold. I have much gold. Will this settle it? And it's like his friends and stuff are under my feet, and he's like, good. Glad it's settled. Sheathes his weapon and walks off.
I hate the weird thing about Skyrim to me is like Riften is a town that I like, but I hate the people inside. Markarth is a town that I hate, but I like the people inside. Because Markarth is literally just like, to me, it feels like cave people, the town.
I think the world design and everything was honestly pretty awesome, but I felt like the progression was kind of messed up. Like it's like you do a few quests for every faction, and they're like, "All right, you've done a few cool things for us. You're our king now. Here's this, that, and the other thing."
No wonder this fucking place is plunged into civil war. You guys keep giving the kingship to people who do shit.
Yeah, it's like I just kind of stumbled up, and they're like, "Hey, will you do this thing for us? Thanks." And you go do a couple quests, and they're like, "All right, you're in charge now." And
You know
you're
what
like,
I'm curious about?
It's like an hour and a half of gameplay, and I'm your king.
In Whiterun, or in every fucking hold in that game, in order to purchase property, you have to prove yourself to the king. Is that fucking how it is for every citizen? They had to like show up to the town and like go and like defeat 7 bears or some shit. Oh, you want to live here, eh? There's a cave of bandits up ahead. I need you to go clear that shit out and bring me the staff of Ra's al Ghul. Just fucking okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's because it's like such a nice house. I don't know.
I mean, the house in Whiterun is pretty shit for a starter home, at least.
I don't know. I never even bothered with a player home just because I fucking just carried all my shit with me. And then like the whatever, I forget. It was like Hearth something like where you can build your own
Hearthfire?
house. Yes, I built my own house eventually.
I
just
built
'cause I
my
got
house
bored.
in the same place every playthrough I ever do with Skyrim. I built it in.
Was the Valkyrie area?
Yes, because it's fucking amazing. You get a lake down the
Yep.
fucking way. You can do whatever you want without being bothered by shit. It's amazing. I love it.
Do you still have the limited edition like canvas style map that came with it when you pre-ordered?
I did not pre-order it.
That's the last game I went to GameStop for and pre-ordered was 2011 Skyrim, and that map is on my wall right next to me.
I can tell
The
you
canvas style map.
the last 3 games that I pre-ordered before I stopped going to GameStop for games in general.
I would say because I know you pre-ordered Battlefield 5 like a nitwit.
Not Battlefield 5. I didn't even buy
Or
Battlefield.
not 5. 2042.
I didn't buy Battlefield 5. I think what happened was like I was on G2A and I saw it was like $6. I was like, Battlefield $6, fuck it, whatever. But the last 3 games that I pre-ordered were Saints Row 3, which turned out to be a pretty fucking fun game. No, not Saints Row 3. Saints Row 4, where you get to be the president and shit.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered The Division, which I still like to this day. I think it's fun. And besides that, I pre-ordered. What was the other game I pre-ordered? Halo 4.
The Wildlands? No.
I remember I pre-ordered. I didn't pre-order Halo 4 at GameStop though. I pre-ordered Halo 4 at Walmart because it was like one of the only options I had.
And I think, yeah, because every pre-order, when Halo 4 was still a big thing in 2012, when you pre-order, depending on where you pre-order, you got like all these crazy different things. Which was the case for a lot of different games at the time, but like, depending on where you pre-order, you got like cool bonuses in the game.
Yanni fucking pre-ordered from GameStop and got that fucking unicorn armor.
What's that?
Remember when you pre-ordered Halo 4 and you got that unicorn armor because you pre-ordered from Best Buy? Yeah.
Yeah, I had the yellow, really cool, like Zigzag armor.
That was.
Awesome.
I didn't like what they did with the armor in that game.
The armor. So the armor in Halo 4 was not, and like with the ongoing Halos now, it's not as significant as it was in Halo Reach. Because you would play Halo Reach, and while this guy is gunning you down, you're like, "Wow, he's
looks
clearly
cool.
he's clearly a fucking veteran." Like, just look at that shoulder.
Yeah.
You would just look at his shoulder piece and just be like, "Wow, he's clearly a veteran." And in 4 and 5, it's like everything's so fast paced. You're just kind of like, "Well,
Yeah.
I just died."
Well, the
just
difference-
spamming X. Like, let's just spawn.
The difference between Halo 4 and 5 is like if you saw the armor in 4, you're like, okay, so he played the game like 7 times and got that. But in Halo 5, you look at somebody who has really cool armor, like, oh, so he paid $300 out of pocket for that.
Right.
Whereas in Halo Infinite, it looks like they're changing the way that works. Since it's going to be a free-to-play multiplayer, I feel like it's going to go back to that whole, the rec system, which I really hope it doesn't, because fucking rec system sucks dick. And nobody can say anything otherwise, because it is not good.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about that. I just remember really
Basically,
enjoying.
what they did in Halo 5 was, oh, so you want new armor, huh? Well, you could play 6 or 7 matches worth of the big game, big team battle mode, which was like the newest thing where like you had to, there was like 6 or 7 objectives and you'd progress through the map and shit like that, kind of like Battlefield 5 mode, I think. And what would happen is you would get points, and you can use those points to buy rec packs. And those rec packs would contain armor, and they would also contain weapons and vehicles that you can use during that game mode only. So
Okay.
the only way to get armor is to use those points on packs. But of course, Microsoft said, "Hey, what if we had the ability to just like allow people to purchase those points?" So you can just buy them all, pretty much.
What was wrong with like the armory system in Reach? What was wrong with that?
My
Where-
personal gripe was the fact that it was like all points based, and it was like you had to save points to buy armor. I wasn't
enjoyed that.
I wasn't a huge fan of it. Like, I wish they wouldn't make things so fucking expensive. I like the level cap of it, where it's like you cannot get this until this level. I like that, but making like the Master Chief helmet in Halo Reach like 1.7 billion points was kind of ridiculous.
Well, I mean, Mark 6 armor would have been rare at the time, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think I still remember what my character looked like in Reach. It was, I had the I think it was Mark 4? This is the Mark 4 armor in Halo 1?
I don't know. By the time we were done with Reach, all our guys looked pretty fucking badass.
Yeah, I had the Halo 1 helmet, and I was using the giant fucking shoulders with that chest piece that had like that huge canister sitting in the front of it and shit.
Yeah, and there was like the robot arm and shit.
Yeah, I never got the robot arm, but I know Cole probably had the robot arm.
I had the robot arm too. It was awesome.
I was cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. But I enjoyed that, where it's like you have a vision for what you want your dude to look at. You save up and you fucking progress the way you want to progress. That's what it is. I've liked it. And then it seems like, what you're saying, it's just like you have to play X amount of games, and then you get all these different ones. And now that was more like what they did for like the tier system for like Master Chief Edition,
right,
for PC, whereas like they all came out in tiers, and then you had to like you had to buy all the shit you didn't want to eventually unlock the next tier.
Yeah, in Halo Master Chief Collection, that armor.
What are you playing New
Vegas
weird for, Brian?
Yeah, I saw that pop up.
I'm just testing each mod after I download it.
I could download mods now if I wanted.
Oh, you can download that ENB that you wanted to do.
I'm too stupid to do that. Can you come over and help me?
You want me to drive all the way down there?
It's only like half an hour.
I could actually
Midnight Sheets run. We got this.
I'd be totally down for that, actually.
There is a Sheets, and there's never mind. 10 minutes south of me, and then there's one like 15 minutes north of me. So like on your way down, totally
Yeah,
good.
you put your order in. We'll grab it for you.
Yep. I'll pay you cash when you get here for
The
making
more
the
I'm
trip.
talking about this, the more I actually want to do this.
I'm actually like getting really excited about doing it.
Yeah, you can come check out. You can come check out my new place.
Gage is getting excited too. He's like, people.
People, I miss people.
I've been to that
Earlier-
place. I love that house.
Yeah, earlier I fucking I hopped in the call earlier. I was like, "What are you guys doing today?" And they were like, "Oh, we're gonna go get Nick a new power supply at Best Buy." And I was like, "You guys getting food later?" No, we're not eating. I'm like, I was like, "Oh."
You know, it's contrary to what we said earlier, Gage. When we finished at Best Buy, we stopped at after that. We looked across the street and we fucking were like, "You want to go get a milkshake and Coke?" So we got milkshakes.
I mean, you went to Hard too. That makes me so sad. Bro, that makes me so sad. Well, in hindsight, I needed to come home because like I needed to do that
Class.
training. Yeah. Yeah, I needed to do my class. So who just left?
Yanni.
Yanni. I think he was having mic problems, but
Oh.
yeah, I liked my milkshake that I got.
Banana peanut butter, yeah.
No, I got a cheesecake caramel.
You goddamn son of a bitch. You right stinky bastard.
It makes you
What
feel
the-
better. It was good. It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It doesn't make me feel good.
I got home and I heated up 2 Hot Pockets and started my class. Such is my existence.
So
Sure.
yeah,
So-
What's the next topic?
I don't think we really have topics. We kind of didn't. We jumped the gun on this one.
A little bit, which is why early on I was like, "Hey, what's Yanni have to say?" Like, "Hey, it's somebody else's turn," because I'm not going to spend 45 minutes talking about goddamn nitpicks with Fallout 4 guns. So,
Please do.
no, because we still have Brian here and we still have Matt here.
Matt
Yeah,
doesn't
do
like doing the podcast.
Who says?
You
When?
every day.
Nah.
Nah.
So yeah, fun times.
Okay.
Getting milkshakes and going to Harbor Freight.
Okay, so like Starlink news.
Uh-oh.
So, I think it's like mid-August. It's like kind of confirmed, like mid-August. They're gonna roll it out for my region.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna be resigned to plugging my phone into my computer for meh at best speeds. Hopefully I'll be able to bolt a god tier satellite dish to my roof, plug everything in, and then never have any problems ever again. Hopefully.
I
God,
just
I
texted
hope.
Yanni because he's not online yet, and I was wondering, like, hey, you okay?
I hope his house didn't explode in like a gas accident or something.
I'm sure we would have heard something.
Maybe not. Maybe it was really fast.
Because, like, I noticed that his gain on his mic went up.
Yeah, when I took my I guess I could talk about it. Yeah, I took an EMT class. So when I took my EMT class, I had to learn a few other things other than obviously just EMT stuff. I had to learn about like natural hazards and shit. And we had to do it was like natural gas, and we watched this video. It was actually in Northern Virginia somewhere. This fucking house, like you could see it on the Ring doorbell across the street. This house just out of nowhere exploded.
Oh.
Like,
Oh
it
my
just
God.
like it was just like a nice sunny day. There's nobody home, but the house just exploded. Like gone.
Nice.
Like all gone.
Yanni just sent me a text. I was like, "You good?" And he goes, "Mostly." And that I was like, "Uh-oh, did something happen?" And he just sent me a picture of a dancing bird. And he said, "Windows."
Oh, Windows.
uh,
Okay, so Brian, are you actually fucking around with mods?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
I'm still working on textures right now.
2K
Like,
textures,
No.
4K textures.
No.
Yeah, on my system now, I'm pretty sure I can run 4K textures.
And not have it poop itself. So did you
Yeah.
so you sorted
So-
out your power supply?
Okay, so for the listeners at home, all 8 of you,
Oh.
my I recently, as I was playing Fallout 4, I would stream it on Discord, and when I was playing it, my computer would just shut off, like all the way. Not like a Windows is shutting down. No, it would just like cut out, like there was a power outage. I was like, that's fucking weird. Nothing else in my room cut out, and I tried to hit the power button, wouldn't turn back on. So I had to pull the power cable from the back of the machine, plug it back in, and then I was able to turn it back on. So I was like, that's weird. And then I kept playing Fallout 4, and I thought maybe it was just a glitch. Maybe it was just something that fucking happens. Played Fallout 4 again, it did it again. And I was like, that's weird. Why is it happening? And then it did it again. And so I thought maybe it's like, maybe Fallout's putting too much stress on my power supply or something. I don't know. Maybe it's drawing, maybe my GPU's drawing too much power. I don't fucking know. And I went into the settings, made it windowed borderless in 2K, on high settings to see if that does anything. I was able to run the game for about 4 or 5 hours fine, so I was like, okay, I guess that fixed it. And today I woke up and I had to go do some things, but before I did, I launched Fallout and played for about like 2 or 3 hours. And then I left and had the game on pause on my desktop when I went to go do some shit. I was out for about 4 or 5 hours, came back, felt the top of my computer to see if it was overheating or something, and it wasn't. So I was like, all right, cool, that's good. And I sat down on my desk and it shut off like fucking black magic. And I was like, well, that's fantastic. So I was talking with Yanni about it, and I said I think it's definitely a power supply issue because when I walked into my room, I could smell like this really weird smell. It wasn't like I shit the bed or something. It was like
It was a smelly smell.
the kind of smell that is
Smelly
smelly.
smell. That
But
smelly smell. That is smelly.
but it definitely smelled off, and to me it smelled like an overheating like computer or something. So I was like, okay, that's definitely not good.
Smells
So
like a Wookiee in heat.
yeah. So what I did was I told Yanni about it, and I think that it's definitely my power supply because it wasn't spitting back any errors in Event Viewer, which if it was my RAM, I would have gotten an error in Event Viewer, and also would have been doing something completely different other than just shutting completely off. If it was my graphics card, it would have also spit out an event in Event Viewer. If it was my CPU, my CPU, it would have spit out an error. But since it's a power supply, it doesn't have time, as Yanni said, to spit out an error. So we divulged that is the probable cause of it. So we went out to Best Buy, bought a new power supply, hooked it all up, and it seems to be running fine right now. Knock on wood, because if it fucking fails, I'm going to shit bricks. And that's where we're at right now. We played Fallout 4 to test it out. We spawned in 150 legendary ghouls just to see if maybe that would stress test it enough. It didn't crash, so that's good.
Did you try killing Captain Ironsides?
No, because I'm not a monster.
Yeah. Well.
I'm not a big fat doo-doo face.
Yeah, well. Not everything is right in the world, Nicholas. Sometimes bad things happen to good
You
people.
remind me of those people who tried to rob their fucking ship. They're robots. They don't need it.
They don't.
They're nice robots. They were nice.
You know how much shit they had?
Not enough for me to care about killing them.
Not just Captain Ironsides. I killed every last one of them because as soon as I killed Captain Ironsides, boy, were they mad.
You killed their god. Of course they're mad.
Well, I had to righteously dispense of the rest of them. In the name of go fuck yourself, this ship's mine now.
In the name of that guy.
Yeah. So basically, if you're not outright useful to me, you get bulldozed. So, like, if I had my way, I would literally bulldoze every fucking faction in that game.
Trying to put the cap on my fucking... God damn it, go in.
Starting with the railroad.
Yeah, I don't like the railroad. I still don't like the railroad. I could give two shits
Uh,
what happens to the railroad.
I actually might spare the Minutemen. They were
Western Garvey is
okay.
just a nice guy.
Yeah,
I like the robot.
yeah, I would probably spare the railroad, but or not the railroad. God, not the railroad. The Minutemen.
Another settler needs our help. I'll mark it on your map.
Whatever you say, Mr. Garvey.
Mr. Garvey.
Yeah, whatever you say, buddy.
When you
And-
say it like that, he sounds like a math teacher in high school.
To those that it may sound like I hate the game, I don't. I put in like 200 hours on it when it first came out. And since then, I've like replayed other titles and I've done like a bunch of other shit in between. And like retrospectively, I look back and I'm like, it wasn't that great. So like, I still liked it. I still had an okay time.
Still killed Captain Ironsides.
Yeah, I did that, and
I'll kill him
well,
again. You
yeah,
fucking
and I'll-
piece of trash. Now get
Hey,
out of
yeah.
here before I kill you as well.
Yeah, I will. Would you like
Ye-
to drive here and watch me do it in person and watch helplessly?
I would love to.
Actually, on these speeds, it would honestly take a very long time to download Fallout 4.
That was actually that kill you, you piece of trash. That was a reference if you caught it.
I did. It was the end of Red Dead Redemption 1.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah.
You killed my father. You keep saying that.
You keep saying that. Oh
And
my
I'll
god! What
kill
if
you like one too, you piece of trash.
It'd be
Now
so
get outta
goddamn fun
here.
if he'd track them down like through the river, and he tracked them all the way back there, and it like totally wasn't him. You get there and
He's like,
it's like, what are you talking about? It's like you
some
killed my
s-
father.
It's a
You keep
senile
saying that.
old man. He's like, you killed my father. I did.
I killed a lot of people, Sonny.
I ain't going nowhere, old man.
It's like, oh, are you okay, young man?
Would you like to fish with me? Wait, he wasn't
Make-
fishing. He was duck hunting.
Yeah, he was.
Oh, Gage, why
Yes.
was your girlfriend shitting all over the movie The Terminal?
What?
She messaged me randomly out of the blue and said, "The Terminal? Really? You like that?"
What?
It's a good movie.
And just randomly.
We watched it the other day, and I finally finished it because I watched half of it with you guys that one day, and I was like,
You
"That's
like the
really
ending?
good. I gotta finish it one day." And then the other day, she was over here, and we finished it, and I was like, "I really like the movie, but like the ending was like it's kind of ended out of nowhere." So
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't dislike the ending. I was like, "Oh, that's kind of anticlimactic. Still a great movie." And then
Mhm.
we went on about our day.
I
But
love-
She randomly just told me, like, what the fuck?
I love the scene in the movie where like fucking he's like trying to be assertive and he does all this shit and he's like so it looks like your country's rebuilt and he's like I can go to New York City now and they're like, well, that's the thing, Mr. Navorsky, I'm trying to get you back home now. And he goes, I go to New York City now.
I
He goes,
go.
I go now.
And okay, there's one part of the movie I really hated. I really hated that cunt who he was hanging out with the whole time. I forget her fucking name.
The chick who fucking the one that he liked, and she was basically just being a slut the whole time.
Yeah, correct. Yes, that one.
Yeah.
That's the only part of the movie I didn't like.
Did you know the chick at the airport security counter?
What about her?
The one that the guy was like, I need you to propose to her for me and all that.
Yeah.
You know who that is?
No.
That's Gamora.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, right. She's a pretty attractive woman, I think.
I mean, yeah, she's pretty.
She's pretty attractive. Brian, stop it. Oh man. So, Gage,
Correct.
did
What?
you eventually? That is my name, correct?
Correct.
Did you eventually watch that movie with Nicolas Cage where he's like completely silent?
No, I didn't. I
Oh
fucking need
god.
to. I haven't watched anything. I've
Me
been
and
kind of a mess
Brian,
lately.
I think me and Brian jumped once in that whole movie. But
Yeah.
throughout the whole thing, I think it was pretty much just me and Brian laughing.
Okay, so it's got to be pretty awesome then.
It's fucking awesome to see Nicolas Cage go ham on some robots without saying a word. And
All
then
right, yeah.
we watched the movie Pig.
That was pretty good.
I thought it was really fucking good for a role for Nicolas Cage where he's not being this fucking over the top actor and he's actually playing a pretty serious role. I loved that movie. So yeah, Gage, I recommend you watch them back to back.
Okay, yeah.
What I will watch them again if you want me to watch them with you because they were fucking amazing.
Well, I need to find. I don't know. I just need to find a decent thing to watch. I don't know. That's
Ooh, playing guitar today, I accidentally lost a piece of like skin, like a piece of skin got cut
I'm
from
sorry.
strumming.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
Really?
like what the hell? Yeah, it's never happened. It's nothing bad. It's just red, hurts. So I had to use a pick.
When you play guitar with your when you have to like hit the notes on the fretboard, does it have like didn't you tell me like your fingers usually like callous over that?
Yeah, I've only had it bleed like twice.
Okay.
That's because I was playing for like 2 hours. But
yeah, I
with
could
this
never.
one, because I strum with the side of my thumb, which you're not, some people do. It's not that common, I suppose, but a lot of people just use a pick, and I don't really like the clicking noise it makes, so I try not to use a pick. But it's kind of become my downfall to where I don't really know how to hold one that effectively, and like every time I strum, I just drop it.
I wish I was coordinated enough to play any stringed instrument.
I wish I was coordinated enough to walk straight.
I think
wish
you may
I
be
could.
drunk.
I wish that I was coordinated enough to play the piano so I could play the opening to Piano Man. That's the only thing I really want to
That's a
play on
good song.
piano.
Okay. So for a second here, I'm gonna break off from our regular scheduled programming. So I got my hands. Apparently, they're coveted in certain circles on green tea Kit Kats.
They are very good.
So
Yes.
I got my hands on some here. They've been chilled in my fridge because the only way to eat any Kit Kat is cold. A nice refrigerated Kit Kat. So I've got my hands on one here. I've never had one before, and I'm gonna take a bite now.
Huh.
This is really weird.
Immediately, who the fuck likes this shit?
I'm patiently waiting to hear the full reaction.
Okay, so it's good, right? But
It's weird
yeah,
because it's like you've eaten normal Kit Kats like your whole life, and then you have a different flavor, which is not really common. It's
Well,
it's weird.
I just had a strawberry one, and I've had the strawberry ones before. I like
I've
them.
never had a strawberry one. I need to try
I've
those.
also had a birthday cake one.
Never had those either.
Yes, I am a connoisseur of Kit Kats.
Fucking
have
find
2
these.
sheets.
Found them.
Where?
Sheets.
Just found them. Yeah,
Does Sheets
found
have
'em.
them?
So Sheets has one of my new favorite Kit Kats, and that's Mocha.
Mocha.
Yeah, they have a Mocha Kit Kat. They also have a key lime, which is pretty good.
Oh, yo.
Can we please go to Gage's so I can get Kit Kats?
I mean, if you want Sheets, we can do Sheets.
Not like right now.
No, not right now. I'm actually
Yeah,
tired.
definitely not now.
I've been up since 5 a.m.
That would be a big fat dub.
But those milkshakes are pretty good though, right, Yanni?
Absolutely.
I can't do another Sheets burrito. Okay, so if within a 72-hour time frame, if I've had a Sheets burrito, it's like 4 liquid poops a day. I used to not be like that. I used to be like a lead-bellied, insane person who could just eat sheets all day, every day, and I would function normally. And at the time, smoking, chewing tobacco, whatever the fuck I was doing, no water, energy drinks, working in the sun all day, nothing but gas station food. Happy as could be. I work in a cushy office
That was
now.
me.
Yeah, I work in a cushy office now, and I eat moderately better. I'll say much better than I was at the time. And I have one Sheets burrito, and it fucks me up for like 2 days. I don't know. What was that all about?
The streaming thing stopped recording.
Sounds pretty garbage.
Very garbage. You have no idea.
Okay, you know what? The green tea Kit Kats, I could eat them indefinitely, one after the other, after the other.
Well,
But if I stop for like 2 minutes, I'm not a fan of the aftertaste. It's a little just rank.
I do not want you to judge me, nor anybody judge me for this, but I did buy, because Matt was talking about how what's her face bought him a pound bag of like gummy worms or sour
gummy
worms.
worms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm curious, like, how much are like a pound bag of like just candies and like snacks and shit? So I went on Amazon and I spent $13 on like 2 pounds of snacks and candies and shit.
Did they show up yet?
They show up tomorrow.
That reminds me of a story my sister told me. So we were hanging out at the lake a couple weeks ago, and she brought like 3 bags of like hot fries. You know what hot fries are?
Fucking love them.
Damn
Yeah.
right he knows what they are.
Oh my god.
So I was like, why do you have so many goddamn hot fries, Amber? And she was like, so the other night, me and my boyfriend were really toasted, and she decided that she wanted some hot fries. So I guess she went on Amazon thinking they were going to show up the same night or something. And she ordered like $30 worth of hot fries.
Oh my god.
Like crates of it. And she's like, so I got a package this morning. She had forgotten she ordered $30 worth of hot fries on Amazon. Totally forgot she ordered it, and then she gets a delivery of like.
Now I'm fucking going to Amazon.
Fucking like 30 bags of hot fries.
I miss
How
being
much-
able to spend money like that.
How much do you get for that? Let me see. Hot fries.
I don't know. I didn't see the whole package she received. I just know she showed up with
like the Andy Caps or the fucking Chester Cheetah?
the Andy Caps.
Oh. A 48. Oh my god.
She
She got 48 packs. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Totally forgot about it. So I got a package this morning.
Fucking 48. Dude. I gotta look at the customer images of this shit. Is there a fucking... Please tell me there's customer... There is! Oh my god! It looks like this person is like has like a fucking store or something that they need to stock this shit. She's got a box with like Andy Cap's logo on it. Dude. I'm tempted.
Yeah, hot fries are pretty goddamn tasty.
Now, I'm
And-
talking about the Flamin' Hot Fries from Chester Cheetah.
I don't
Them
know what it
shits
was,
is
but
amazing.
when you remember when we were in high school, they had like the weird like baked version, like the baked hot
Baked-
Cheetos.
Yes, they were amazing.
Why are they better than regular hot Cheetos?
I don't know. It's like the flavor's different. Like regular Flamin' Hot Cheetos are just like they hit your tongue and it just tastes like you like drank a bottle of fucking antifreeze. It's not fun.
From
But like
Fallout?
the baked hot Cheetos
No,
are.
not from Fallout, Brian. Oh, can you drink antifreeze in Fallout?
No.
I thought you were about to say like, can you drink antifreeze? I'm like, you're welcome to try.
No, I'm not too smart. But
Just MRT.
that's MRT.
Yeah.
All I did was type in hot fries. Oh, I put a slash in there. Hot fries. Okay. Is there a selection for how many I can get? Oh, those are buying options. I don't want buying options. I'm curious though. What? A 40 count of different Flamin' Hot chips? Okay, so in this box, you get 4 bags of Flamin' Hot fries, 8 bags of Flamin' Hot lime Cheetos, 8 bags of Flamin' Hot Funyuns, 8 bags of Flamin' Hot Cheetos, 4 bags of Flamin' Hot Cheese Puffs, and 8 bags of Flamin' Hot Nacho Cheese Doritos.
That is my bag.
Yeah, I was saying I need to forward that to my sister.
That entire box, the
you know
whole
how
thing,
much-
every single one of those.
You know how much that box costs?
I don't know, like $20.
$15.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude,
And guess what? It's not Prime, so you'd be waiting a little bit.
that's fine.
Although you'll get it Saturday, August 14th.
Can you order a gallon of milk on Amazon?
Milk. Let's see.
Yeah, you should be able to.
Milk.
Like a gallon of milk, and then
Holy
schedule a delivery for like 2 weeks out. So it gets
You
you like all
can't-
cruddy.
You can't get
No, it's pantry.
You can't get a gallon of milk, but you can get like 8 organic whole milk, like in those pouches.
Ew.
You can get one of those for $11.
Can you get like Canadian
You
bagged
can get
milk?
chocolate milk. 18 chocolate milk pouches for $15.
Stop the fucking presses, yo.
There's
Jackie.
chocolate milk. They have vanilla milk too. And
Yeah,
strawberry.
Vanilla milk. Isn't vanilla milk just fucking? But when we were at school, there was chalky milk, strawberry milk, and just milk.
Vanilla milk is not just milk. I'll have you know. It's like drinking a lesser version of cream.
Have you ever had straight up milk, actually straight from a cow?
No, because I'm not a
Yes.
sociopath.
It's a whole ass meal.
It is.
Yeah, dude, it's
Is it
like
good?
it hasn't been. It's creamy.
Very.
It is thick and creamy. It's like a fucking milkshake, dude.
You
It's
can
like
buy-
a warm.
What?
It's like a warm milkshake.
I
Hmm.
am looking. How is this a product of the USA?
What is it?
Desert Farms organic raw fresh camel milk.
Cool.
How is this made in the USA?
Someone got a camel.
Someone was like, "I need camel to start my milk business."
Chalky cammy milk.
They don't offer chocolate camel milk though. I like how it's like in the pictures. It's like trying to show you like the benefits of it, and they just show this like little girl wearing a superhero outfit with boxing gloves on her hands. She's like flexing.
Who?
Gage did.
I had to situate something. Camel milk sounds interesting, to say the least.
Although you can get an entire like thing of home powdered milk. I don't.
Interesting.
Has anybody here ever dabbled with powdered milk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, can you make it into milk? Just add water or something, or
Yeah, just add water.
because in DayZ, like when you get powdered milk, you just eat that shit.
You can. It's like it's not really great. You use it for
Yeah.
cooking.
Remember in
Tastes
middle school
bad.
when we ate cinnamon in Nick's kitchen?
Yes. I'm pretty confident that's still up on his channel too.
Not on my channel.
It is.
It's on
It's
Gage's
on my
channel.
It's all, I was engaged. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I do
what-
randomly. I will get recommendations for your channel, and it's like almost
Mine?
always the fucking cinnamon video. Yeah.
I think
Oh,
my
wow.
favorite one is just like the ultimate bionicle.
Oh my god. I'm gonna remove that video. So nobody can.
It's just like a bionicle. It's like 2 feet tall.
Okay, it's pretty fucking big.
Gage is gonna have like a kid in the future. He's gonna be like, nothing tops my bionicle.
I was like 11 or 12 years old, and I built this fucking thing. I was super proud of it, and so I filmed it and put it on YouTube. And then the internet got a hold of me. It got like so many dislikes, and everybody was like, "That's trash, kid. That's trash."
Dude, I like how there's like 40-year-old bionicle enthusiasts shitting all over a 12-year-old kid.
It was.
Oh
I'm
my
so
god.
sad.
Oh man,
I was
there's
like,
so
well,
much shit that like
I
from my
was-
old YouTube channel that I had to delete because I realized I would just be obliterated in the comment section.
I was so naive. I even said.
No one can top this.
Yeah, I was sure in my 12-year-old mind, I was positive that it was the constructed.
This is the pinnacle of bionicle construction.
Yep, and that's fine. I worked day and night on this thing, and I finally film it and put it on YouTube, and people are immediately like, "Yeah, that's not the biggest. I have bigger. That's garbage. Like, you really think that's
God.
the biggest?" And I'm like, "Dude."
You just imagine just like, you think that's big? Oh, yeah, kinda. It's pretty
I'm
big.
saying, dude, I had so many dislikes. It was fucking rude.
I remember like I uploaded a video just like because I wanted to fucking like spread the word, because I mean like I was watching this video and I was like, I want to play Red Dead Redemption since it's backwards compatible now on Xbox One. So I started playing and I was like, I wonder if the online still works. And I was able to get it online, but I couldn't use any of my guns. And I was like, how to fix, no guns working in Red Dead Online. And this guy was like, so yeah, these hackers got into Red Dead Online like a long time ago and they fucked it up really bad. And basically ruined it for everybody in the entire world. So if you want to fix this, go to this location, kill these NPCs, everything will work just fine. So
Yeah, and that video got like 25,000 views.
25,000 or 40,000, something like that, and it got like a shitload of likes. And I had never seen people comment on any of my fucking videos except for people I knew. So I was like, "What the fuck?"
Cool.
But I want to offer an idea. I want someone to give me a random thing they can think of and see if I can find it on Amazon.
FNFAL.
The clearly superior Makarov to the 1911.
I fucking hate both of you. That is a weird. Is that really a thing? So I can't find an FNFAL on Amazon. I can find like American Gunsmithing Institute Armorer's Course on the FNFAL, but I can also find like t-shirts and shit with that design on it. But I can also find a airsoft rifle that is the FN Scar L.
Okay, here's what I want you to find. I want you to find a single brick.
A single brick.
Yeah, just one brick. Just one.
Mm,
Just one.
oh, I fucking got it.
It's okay. It's got to be a proper brick.
A proper brick?
Yeah, like a real brick.
Okay. The Lin Manufacturing Insulating Fire Brick. You can buy it one single, a 2-pack, a 4-pack, or a 12-pack, and they're $15 per brick.
Nah, I mean like a construction brick.
Oh, just like a regular ass brick?
Yeah, just a regular ass clay brick.
There is a lot of fucking things on here that look really shady when I typed in brick. I'm getting like all these videos that look like really weird softcore pornos with like a bunch of guys with their shirts off and shit.
Whoa, in-game.
It's a porn.
In-game.
They can't fucking ban me for saying porn when I label the video as not safe for children.
Whoa.
Damn it! That looks just like a brick though. It's not a brick though.
How about a single cinder block?
Okay, cinder block. Yes,
Were you
I
you were
found
able to find
It's okay.
how much for it?
It is a cinder block that is a prop.
A prop cinder block?
Yes.
God damn it! I wanted a real one.
Well, it's soft, which means it's like
Yeah, but-
flexible and shit.
Yeah, but I need it to be hard.
Wait,
Dude.
Nick, look up Nuka Shine.
Nuka Shine.
Yeah.
Dude, they have really weird. Like they have a fucking cinder block fucking ice tray, so you can make your ice cubes into cinder blocks. Oh wait, I found dude, it's the insulating fire brick again. It's not a cinder block. Okay, Nuka Shine.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they have Nuka Cola Quantum,
Damn.
which actually okay, you get 4 bottles for $15, and it's an actual soda you can drink. It's berry lemonade soda.
Oh, that sounds pretty good actually.
So $15 for 4 bottles, and it's on Prime, so I could order these and get them Thursday. Should I do it just for the meme?
Yeah, sure. We'll do a live show next week, and you can show them off.
I'm not gonna show them off. I'm just gonna fucking try one. I might just keep the rest as like display items. It's only $15. I really don't see how it could hurt.
I want a legit platinum chip from New Vegas.
Oh, the one that you get for gadding fucking what's his face.
The one that I was supposed to deliver anyways. Yes, fine.
I wonder if that's on. That's probably on Etsy, honestly. You can really find anything video game related on Etsy, to be honest.
Yeah.
I bought lightsabers on Etsy. I bought a lightsaber for Spencer for his birthday, and I bought myself one because I was like, if Spencer's getting one, I want one. It was like $170 for 2.
Yeah. I added over 200 weapons to New Vegas.
My God.
Well, I think we've wrapped it up pretty well here. I'll finish it off by doing the regular end-off thing. If you want to check us out on our website, you can go to the GTM podcast. .squarespace.com, where you can check out all of our various tabs with all the informations. You can see the GTM guest page, where you can see every guest that's been on the podcast and the associated episode with it. You can go to the GTM episodes tab, where you can see every episode uploaded in order and the associated SoundCloud link along with the YouTube link. And then you can also go to the GTM info section, where you can see information on all 4 of the hosts, me, Yanni, Matt, and Brian. And that's it. See you guys in the next episode.